good.
Yeah.
I reside every day waiting for you to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. Darling, don't be afraid. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more. I have been dying beside you. Time is running hard to me. I have loved you for 1,000 years. I love you for 1,000 more.
We're all here today to celebrate the relationship of Kathryn Marie Radcliffe and Douglas Allen Romer, and to be witnesses and supporters of the commitment they share with one another. Together, we're a group of the most important people in their lives, and they brought us here to publicly recognize that we've all played some special part in the love that they share today. Kathryn and Doug wanted me to thank all of you for being here and to recognize how important each and every one of you are to their relationship. They would also like to recognize all of those who couldn't make it today, as they are certainly missed but not forgotten on this day of celebration. May I ask who gives the bride away in this marriage to this man?
We do.
Great. Y'all can hug, please.
You guys hug each other, right?
Marriage gives permanence and structure to a couple's love. It's a way to tell one another that no matter how much you snore or how much you spent while out shopping at the mall, we're still in this together. Marriage is telling the person you love that you're not going anywhere, and that's a powerful commitment for two people to make to one another. A good marriage must be built on the foundation of this commitment. In marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is standing together and facing the world. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is giving each other an atmosphere in which each one can grow. It is a common search for the good and the beautiful. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. The road that has brought Kathryn and Doug here today has not been easy. It's been filled with challenges that they weren't necessarily prepared for. But together, they've taken each one on and used these experiences to strengthen, not weaken their love. So at this point, I have a little poem that I found that reminded me that I saw and I just knew I had to read it to you guys and to these two special people in my life. So here I go. To love is not to possess, to own or imprison, nor to lose oneself in another. Love is to join and separate, to walk alone and together, to find a laughing freedom that lonely isolation does not permit. It is finally to be able to be who we really are. No longer clinging in childish dependency, nor docilely living separate lives in silence. It is to be perfectly oneself, and perfectly joined in permanent commitment to one another and to one's inner self. Love only endures when it moves like waves, receding and returning gently or passionately, or moving lovingly like the tide in the moon's own predictable harmony. Because finally, despite a child's scars or an adult's deepest wounds, they are openly free to be who they really are and always secretly were, in the very core of their being, where true and lasting love can alone abide. So, now it is time for the reading of the vows. Kathryn and Doug, the vows that you are about to make are a way to share your love and commitment to each other in your own words. Sometimes poems, verses, and quotes just don't get the point across the way you need them to. And the best option is to just do it yourself. These vows are your way of openly declaring your promises to one another, as well to all of those who are here in attendance today. Kathryn, ladies first.
Douglas, the Hindus believe that marriage is choosing one person, that you can walk on a path toward God. This means supporting each other to becoming the best person one can become, becoming a whole unit, working to being the best we can be, individually and as a we. I promise to continually strive to grow into the best person I can be. We will have far and in between our merry-go-round days, but a majority of our life will be an adventurous, intense roller coaster ride. Steep highs and racing downs and quick corners and upside downs. I promise to hold your hand through the ride of our life. I promise to live fully with you, to laugh loudly with you, and love passionately, to be forgiving and compassionate as we grow together, to trust you and know in my heart that my well-being is always your intention. To embrace our joys and sorrow, to be strong when you are not able, and to allow your strength to guide me when I am weary. You are my safe harbor, and I will be the warmth. I promise to weave our family into a strong fabric of love, and to love your children as I love my own.
You're my true love. I'll cherish our marriage and love you more each day. I'll trust you, respect you, laugh with you, and cry with you. I will carry you faithfully through good times and bad, regardless of the obstacles that we face. I give you my hand, my heart, my love, from this day forward, for as long as we both may live.
The wearing of the rings is a visible, outward sign that you all have committed yourselves to one another. Douglas, please take Kathryn's hand and repeat these words. I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
For today, tomorrow, and for all the days to come.
For today, tomorrow, and for all days to come. That's my girl.
Wear it as a sign of what we have promised on this day. Wear it as a sign of what we have promised on this day.
Where is the sign?
Wear it as a sign.
Wear it as a sign.
Okay.
Yes, you're telling me to wear it as a sign.
Wear it as a sign.
Okay. And know that my love is present. Even when I am not.
Even when I'm not.
Kathryn, please take Douglas's hand and repeat these words. I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
I give you this ring as a symbol of our love.
For today and tomorrow and for all the days to come.
For today, tomorrow, and all the days to come.
Wear it as a sign of what we have promised on this day.
Okay. Nope. Where it is a sign
Of what we have promised.
of what we promised each other.
And know that my love is present,
And know that my love is present,
even when I am not.
even when I am not.
You can place something on his finger. All right, Kathryn and Douglas, you have professed your love by exchanging your vows. You have symbolized your commitment by exchanging rings. And you have expressed the end of your individual lives by the pouring of the unity sand, which did not happen, so we're going to ignore that. Sorry. With all of this, there is just one more question I need each of you to answer, and then we're off to the reception to celebrate. Kathryn, do you take Douglas to be your husband, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honor and keep him, in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to him for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Douglas, do you take Kathryn to be your wife, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honor and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, be faithful to her as long as you both shall live?
I do.
By the power vested in me in the great state of Washington, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Douglas, you may now kiss your bride. And privilege to introduce to you, to be the first one to introduce to you, Mr. and Mrs. Douglas Allen Romer.
My body.